You welcome back to class. My name remains Olaniyi Akinwale, your anchor in the mathematics clinic. This morning we're going to be looking at what you call area and perimeter of the plane shapes. And don't forget that we have over time been looking at one of the plane shapes, and that remains the triangle. So this morning we want to look at the area and perimeters of the triangle. Now permit me to ask you, what is an area and what is a perimeter? If you are asked to find the area of a triangle, you are asked to find the perimeter of a triangle, what exactly are they asking you to do? So the area is the total space within the boundary of a plane shape. It is the total space within the boundary of a plane shape. And how do you do that? Note that your area will always come in a squared unit. And that means if we are calculating in centimeter, it comes as centimeter squared, meter squared, and so on. That talks about the area of a plane shape, usually in a squared unit. Now, perimeter. Now, what is a perimeter? A perimeter is the sum of the boundaries of a plane shape. The sum of the boundaries of a plane shape. In other words, we can say the perimeter is the sum of all the sides of a plane shape. Remember, I kept on saying that it is only for a plane shape, because a solid shape can never and will never have a perimeter. So a perimeter is only peculiar to plane shapes. So that's why we said it is the sum of all the sides of a plane shape. Now, as we forge ahead, the area, looking at this plane shape, this is a triangle. This side with which it has been able to rest itself on the plane, on the paper or on the diagram, is what you call the base. The area with which it sits is what you call the base. Its length upward is what you call the height. The area with which it sits, we call that the base. So it sits this way and the height is this way. So this is base and this is height. Base, height. So irrespective of the triangle you have, except for the scaling now, you also have an isosceles triangle. From this point to this point is considered as the base. And if I have a line drawn through the center, it gives me the height. So the same thing with equilateral triangle. From this point to this point, I call it the base, and I have this line giving me the height. And what is the area? Area is given as half base multiplied, or half multiplied by the base multiplied by the height. And that is what gives us half BH. Half base times height. However, some questions will come where you are expected to find area of a triangle and an angle has been given to you. So how do you get that? And we still want to have our base, our height. No. So if I have this triangle, let me use this triangle, and I have an angle between this side and this side. Now the angle is connecting two of the sides together. So I call the first side A, I call the second side B. This B does not necessarily have to be the base. Or to make it easier, let me change this from being the base. So this is B and this is A. So I have these two sides being connected by this angle. In this case, my area is half multiplied by A multiplied by B and multiplied by sine theta. And what is that saying? The sine of the angle between the two sides. And that gives me half AB sine theta. With this, we have been able to see what the area of a triangle is. Now quickly, let us look at the perimeter of the triangle. If I have this triangle A, B, and I call this C, don't forget that we said the perimeter is the addition, the sum of all the sides that surrounds a particular shape. Now if I have side A, side B, and side C, and I'm asked to find my perimeter is A plus B plus C, where A, B, and C are the sides of the triangle. A, B, and C are considered as the sides of the triangle. I hope with this you have been able to understand fully what the area and perimeter of a triangle is. We'll meet in the next class as we begin to solve some questions, and that will give you a better insight into plane shapes. I remain Olaniyi Akinwole from Eagle Insights College. Welcome to the Mathematics Clinic.